Yeah, once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rekakadash. This is Brother Azar coming at you with the next lesson. I was just watching this video here, so, the Spirit just jumped on me to do a video on it. It's a quick video.
And anyone, they call themselves Christians. You will have a gay parade. That's right. And over 85% of the homosexuals will say we're Christians.
Now, I'm going to just go to a precept, precept that everybody know, you know. Ecclesiasticus chapter 21 and 27. It says, when the ungodly curses Satan, he curses his own soul. And this is what Gino Jennings is actually doing right here. He cursing out TD Jake, but he cursing out himself as well.
Ask yourself, viewers, why TD Jakes don't say nothing about homosexuality, same-sex marriages, men with men, women with women? Think. Why don't he say nothing?
Yes, he's speaking against TD Jakes, but he preached that you could eat pork. So when Satan curses Satan, he curses himself. Now a question he asks, why they don't preach 100% truth in these churches? Let us see why they don't do that. All right, this is right, Micah chapter 3 and 11. It said, the head thereof judges for reward, and the priests thereof teacheth for hire, and the prophets thereof divine for money. That's why y'all not preaching 100% truth. Y'all are preaching for money. Y'all is a gain for y'all. It said, yet they lean upon the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us? None evil can come upon us. That's why y'all don't preach about, y'all preach about what y'all want to preach about. Now y'all talk against the Israelites. We preach 100% truth according to the scripture, right? We preach 100% truth. We preach everything, right? And that's why y'all cannot take us. Isaiah 65 and 11, it says, yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. Yeah, because the scripture say the wicked shall never understand. You see, they all look to their own ways, everyone for his gain, for his quarter. They only look about it for themselves. They do not look about the flock. They're feeding the self. All right, so you continue.
He's busy flapping his hands around. Why don't he say nothing? Either you are against it or you condone it. If you are against wrong, you'll speak out against the wrong.
But you ain't speaking out against wrong. You yourself too,
forgot
bitch.
The gentleman's name. A journalist gave an interview to Jakes. No, not Pierce Morgan. And he asked Jakes a question. Can homosexuality, in fact, the interview is on YouTube, can homosexuality and the church coexist?
Good. You gotta see what the scripture talk about homosexual according to the Most High word, right? Leviticus chapter 20 and 13. It says, if a man also lieth with a mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed abomination. They shall surely be put to death, their blood shall be upon them. You see, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to put them to death. But because of the fact that we're in Easter Kingdom, we cannot do none of these things. You know, but it's an abomination. So we're supposed to be preaching against it. You know, you pastors are just wicked. You know, the scripture saying Jeremiah 23, warn to you pastors, you know, destruction to y'all, bro.
Jakes didn't stutter. He said, why, certainly. Then Jake said, there's many ways. There's a whole lot of ways to.
Now that is lies. Right? So let us see if there's many ways to enter into the kingdom of heaven. You know, the first scripture I'm gonna go to is you know, these parts are just wicked and dread, bro. Right? It's a Matthew chapter 7 and 13. It said, enter ye in at the straight gate, for broad is the gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So the way to hell is broad. You know, watch it how much religion is around this place right now. Watch it how many false doctrine is around this place right now. You know, look how many people are using the scripture, but they're not using it right. You understand? Look at it. So it is broad. You know, it is very broad. But to come back to your true nationality, which is a bloodline, you know, to enter into the kingdom of heaven, you have to come from this bloodline, right? And not only from the bloodline, because two-thirds of our people is going to be cut off. It's talking about 144 chosen men which will be saved, right? Which may, and the women and children that make up the 1/3, right? Those are the people who is going to be saved. Those are the people who's going to go through the narrow path, the narrow gate, the straight gate. You know, so it's straight. You cannot make no turn and go through it. It is straight. You understand? Yeah, next precept. You know, because it's lies. John chapter 14 and 6. Yahushai, the one you ignorantly call Jesus, his true name is Yahushai. So Genogenesis is calling upon Jesus Christ. So the scriptures say, Yahushai said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. You know, so you come in, you gotta come to Yahushai. Right? You can't use the name Jesus because Jesus is not his name. You know? Hey, we could go on and on with this right now. You know, First Timothy chapter 2 and 5. It says, for there is one power and one mediator between Yahweh and men. The man Yahushai. So that is the gate. He is the doorkeeper. He is everything. Without he, you can't enter. No one could enter. So that many way doctrine, hey, your pastors are just liars. Right? You're like liars. Right?
To get to God.
A question coming in from Black 185 in our digital community said, do you think, I'm assuming, LGBT community and the Black church can coexist?
Absolutely.
Let me push that question because that's sort of an obvious yes. Church ain't turning nobody away. How should the Black church and LGBT community exist?
I think it's going to be diverse from church to church. Every church has a different opinion on the issue, and every gay person is different. And I think that to speak the church, the Black church or white church or any kind of church you want to call it, are all the same is totally not true. And all gay people are not the same. The types of relationships that are afforded are based on the types of people in each individual case. Yeah. And LGBTs of lights and sorts have to find a household of worship that reflects what your views are and what you believe like anybody else. And the church should have the right to have its own convictions and values. If you don't like those convictions and values, you totally disagree with it, don't try to change my house, move into your own.
See, that is why the Most High is going to put all your pastors to death, bro. You know, because the scriptures say too in the Apocrypha that just roughly paraphrasing it, as a king, so is his follower, right? Excuse, right? As his king, so is his follower. So if the king is wicked, you're gonna be wicked. In other words, if the father is wicked, the children is going to be wicked. You understand? It go back to let me just get this precept here quick. Read from, I mean the old script, this old thing. It say Isaiah chapter 1 and I read from 3. It say the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass is master crib. But Israel do not know, my people do not consider. Hey, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evil doer, children that are corrupters, right? They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. Because if you're saying that that homosexual could come into the church and actually fellowship, which we know that y'all are not the church, bro. You know, we know that y'all are not the church. You understand? Y'all are just wicked. The scripture say where they are one and two are gathered, I'm in the mix of them. Move on. It say, why should he be stricken anymore? He are revolting more and more. The old head is sick, The old head, talking about you pastors, right? The whole head is sick, and the old heart fainted, which in your church, The scripture say, get your house together. Joshua say, as for me and my house, we will serve Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You understand? So that is just wickedness. Hey, we know we know all the folly that y'all on Jakes. We know all the folly that y'all are doing. The next precept here, right in Isaiah chapter 5, from 20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And this is what these churches doing, bro. These churches, they saying that homosexual is good. When the Most High said that, oh, you need to put these mother effort to death. You need to put them to death. But TD Jakes and all these rest these rest pastors, what y'all doing? Y'all just encouraging folly. That's why we know to taught our people have to be put to death, bro. Let me just get the next precept quick. Oh man. Right. Amos chapter 5, I think it's 12. Right, and read from 13. It said, therefore, the prudent shall keep silent in that time. He said, for it is an evil time. This is the point I wanted. He said, seek good and not evil, that ye may live. Seek good. What is good? The law, statutes, and commandment of the scripture. Right? The law, statutes, and commandment of the Bible. That is good. You understand? It tell you in the book of Romans, I think it's 7 and 12, that the law is good and holy and just. I'm going to just get it quick and jump back right here. See what is good. Romans chapter 7 and 12. It says, wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just, and good. So seek good. Seek after Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You understand? Seek after the law. You know, a lot of y'all saying that y'all are Christian, Christ-like. You know, get the fuck out of here, man. You know? What Yahushai say? Yahushai said in the book of John, I think it's 14 and 15, it say, if you love me, keep my commandment. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to keep the commandment of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Alright? Right. Amos chapter 5, let me finish it. And 14, it say, seek good and not evil, that he may live. And so the Lord, the Lord of the God of hosts shall be with you, as he have that he have spoken. It say, hate the evil, love the good. You understand? Hate the evil and love the good. You understand? This is what you're supposed to do. Hate evil and love the good. These niggas is actually encouraging people to do bad. You know? The Most High is gonna put you out to death for that shit, bro. You know?
And establish that sort of thing and find somebody who gets what you get about faith. And trust me, I've talked to enough LGBT, they are not all the same.
Oh, for sure.
Anyway,
All Christians
no,
are the same.
no.
But how do we... First of all,
He said that they are not all the same. These niggas are wicked. You're saying, but they are not all the same. They're... Hey. Y'all are liars. Y'all are just liars, bro. Y'all are just filthy freaking liars. This is Revelation chapter 22 and 12. It said, behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according to his work shall be. So everything that you do, the Most High is going to judge you. You know? A next man jumping on a next man butt. You know? A woman rubbing up a next woman. These pedophile, you know, going with little children. Your priest going with boys. Bro, the Most High said he's coming quickly. You know? He's going to send Yahweh Shai and the angel to destroy you. It say, I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Blessed are they that do his commandment. And what's the commandment, bro? The commandment is that he that light with a mankind as he light with a womankind is abomination, and they shall be put to death. You understand? It is abomination. It's a sin. It is a sin. So you saying that is good? The scriptures say, let the Most High be truth and every man a liar. Continue. It says, for without are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers. These men are whoremongers and murderers. Yeah, because T.D. Jakes and Gino Jennings and Creflo Dollar and all y'all pastors, what y'all doing? Y'all are murdering, y'all are slaughtering the people in your congregation by not telling them the truth. And adulterers and whosoever love it and make it a lie. You understand? And what y'all doing? Y'all are just telling lies, bro. Y'all are just telling lies. Now, I didn't want this video to go too long, you know. But I just gotta get this scripture. You know, it said, woe unto you, pastor, that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, said the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Therefore, thus said Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, the God of Israel, against the pastor that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away. You driven them away by the knowledge that you're giving to them. You know, your people are done, bro. You see, and have not visited them, Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know, the Most High said He's going to visit you and He's going to repair you. This is 16. It said, thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you. They make you vain. They speak a vision of their own heart and not out of the mouth of the Lord. So these things that they say, you see, hey, the scripture saying it plainly, bro. The scripture also proved that who's the real prophet of Israel. Who's the real prophet upon the face of the earth today? Right? Y'all are lucky understanding, bro. It say, they say still unto them that despise me, the Lord have said, ye shall have peace, and they say, Silakio, it say, ye shall have peace, and they say unto every one that walk after the imagination of his own heart, no evil shall come upon you. You understand? So you telling the people that no evil gonna come upon you if you're homosexual, if you're gay, if you're lesbian. You could come into the transgender. You could come in. You could come into the church. You could come in. You see, for who had stood in the counsel of the Lord and have perceived and heard his words? Who had marked his word and heard it? Behold, a whirlwind of the Lord is gone forth in fury, even a grievous whirlwind. You know, it shall fall grievously upon the heads of the wicked. The anger of the Lord shall not return until he have executed, until he have performed the thought of his heart. In the latter days he shall consider it perfectly. You know? So the Most High is not dealing with y'all, bro. The Most High is not dealing with y'all. Y'all are wicked. You understand? It's a let me see. I have not sent these prophets, yet they run. I have not spoken to them, yet they prophesy. You understand? And they are prophesying lie to the people. You know? And let me just get this precept quick, you know. The same one that y'all are desiring, the Most High is coming to destroy y'all dreadfully. You understand? Before I get that, let me get 63. 63, and I think that's 5. 63, Isaiah 63 and 4. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come. You know, so now is the time that the Most High is redeeming the true men of the Lord, and his vengeance is in the Most High heart to deal with y'all dread. You know? Now that whirlwind, Isaiah 66 and 15. It says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariot like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. So that's what the Most High is coming to deal with, bro. He's coming with fire to destroy this place and everyone that telleth a lie. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. So to thought of what people have to go, bro. You understand? Chiefly you pastors, them that telling lies. You know, all of you. Anyway, with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honors to the elders, and you brothers out there that are pushing this truth in sincerity and truth, you know, and not teaching this word for filthy lucre, you know, no money. You know, the scriptures say this truth is free, you know. Buy the truth and sell it not. How we buy it? We buy it with faith through the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Anyway, with that, I hope this lesson was edifying, you know, and fire upon your so-called pastors out there that pushing lies, you know, and fire upon your body boys.